In a quiet little village, there once lived a man and his wife who loved each other deeply. They shared everything: joy, sorrow, and a peaceful life together. One day, the wife became seriously ill. On her deathbed, she held her husband's hand tightly and whispered, "I love you deeply. Promise me one thing. After my death, don't fall in love with any other woman. If you do, I will have to return to haunt you." The man, heartbroken, gave her his word. Soon after, she passed away. For months, he stayed true to his promise. He kept to himself. He avoided any romantic relationship. But over time, loneliness crept in. One day, he met a kind woman. Slowly, he began to love again. Eventually, they got engaged, and for the first time in a long while, the man felt truly happy again. But that very night, while he was sleeping, the ghost of his late wife appeared. Her face was pale and cold. Her eyes were full of sorrow and anger. "You broke your promise," she said. "I told you I would return if you betrayed me." The husband froze in fear, and from that night on, the ghost began visiting him every night. She described everything: what he and his fiancée talked about, what they ate, even the words they whispered to each other. She knew everything, every detail. The man was terrified. He couldn't understand how the ghost could know so much. He couldn't sleep. His peace of mind vanished. Desperate, he visited a Zen master who lived nearby. He told him everything. The master listened calmly. Then, with a gentle smile, he said, "This is a clever ghost, but don't be afraid. I will teach you a trick." That night, when the ghost appeared again and began describing the day's events, the man interrupted her. "You are truly powerful," he said. "You know everything I do. I have nothing to hide from you. But I have just one question, and if you can answer it, I will break off my engagement and remain alone forever." The ghost looked at him with curiosity. "Ask your question," she said. The man reached into a large bag of beans. He took a handful, closed his fist, and asked, "Tell me exactly how many beans am I holding in my hand?" The ghost stared at his hand. Her expression shifted. She looked confused. She said nothing. And then, in that moment, she vanished, never to return again. This story teaches us something powerful. The ghost was not just a spirit from beyond. It was a reflection of the man's own guilt, his inner conflict, his emotional burden. The promise he made, though born from love, became a weight, and his fear, it didn't come from outside, it came from within. In real life, many of our greatest fears come from within too. They aren't caused by ghosts or others. They're shaped by our thoughts, our regrets, our shame, and the more we avoid them, the stronger they grow. The Zen master didn't teach him to fight the ghost. He helped him see the truth. The ghost only knew what the man himself knew. So when he held something he couldn't even measure, the ghost became powerless, because it wasn't real. It was just a mirror of his own mind. When the man faced it with calm, with clarity, with logic, the illusion shattered, and the fear disappeared. The ghost didn't vanish because it was defeated. It vanished because it was never real to begin with. This story reminds us, most of our troubles aren't as powerful as they seem. When we stop feeding our fears with attention, when we stop fueling them with guilt, they begin to lose their shape. We don't always need to fight what scares us. Sometimes we just need to understand it. And in that understanding, we find freedom.